Hi there, it's Ruth. This is number 3 of my series of 3 videos. The first one was on what is focusing, and the second one was on how you could benefit from focusing. I gave a lot of examples from my own life about how I've benefited and grown tremendously with focusing. And this one is how to learn focusing. So if you haven't seen the first 2, I suggest that you go back and see them. They're available on my YouTube channel. They're also available on the page where you're seeing this, but you might have to scroll back a bit because they've been at intervals at a week, week and a half. So it's been a little while since the last one. So as you can hear, the birds are also singing here. So learning focusing. When I decided to do the 3rd video on learning focusing, I had in mind that I would talk about different strands of focusing that have evolved over the 50 years since focusing was discovered by Eugene Gendlin, and also different ways, different media that you can learn focusing with. And having given the subject a lot of thought over the last several weeks, what I've realized is I want to start with talking about the learning of focusing. Focusing itself is rather simple. As one of my students many years ago said, it's quite elegant. Focusing itself has just a few components. There's a tuning into the body, and there's the relationship we have with what's inside. So rather simple. On the other hand, learning focusing also involves cultivating your own relationship with what's inside, and that's not so simple. Because for most of us, we have habits of criticizing what's inside, or disparaging it, or pushing it away, or all kinds of things that we do with what comes for us other than just being with it with respectful curiosity. So a lot of learning focusing is about becoming aware of those different aspects in you that get in the way of your actually hearing your inner wisdom, the fullness of your wisdom. So that said, let me just say a little bit about the strands of focusing that have evolved. The first thing is focusing is focusing. And as with any discipline, or most disciplines, over the years people discover ways that they like to do it and different facets that they like to emphasize. The way that Gene, well, he didn't actually teach it, he taught it more as by example. So there are people that teach inner relationship focusing, people that teach domain focusing, there's whole body focusing. What I want to convey here is that they're all focusing. The other thing I want to convey is that there are many ways that people teach it. Some people teach in person, most people teach in person. I know of one person who teaches by phone. A few of us now are teaching online. And wherever you can find a teacher, I'd say go for it. With one caveat. Because focusing involves allowing ourselves to be vulnerable at a pretty deep level, my suggestion is that you choose a teacher to work with whom you feel safe, with whom you feel that it's possible for you to go deep. So that's pretty much the essence of it. The main, I said before, focusing is it's going inside, having a relationship with what's there. I hope that many more people will learn focusing. I've thought for a long time that this world would be a different place if we knew how to create space within us and listen inside, listen to each other. So I think that's it for today. I do invite you to ask whatever questions you might have for me, for others, about focusing. And that's it for now. Take good care, and bye for now.